Can't forget DJ Delz.
What up? It's your boy Young Jizzle. Nigga, y'all know what it is, man. DJ Delz.
Shout out DJ Delz, man. Strictly for the street, man. It's your boy Roddy.
DJ Delz, you know I love you.
We're gonna do a quick video on 6ix9ine right here. There's so much talk about 6ix9ine this, 6ix9ine that. 6ix9ine is definitely a rat, snitching in the courts. But my question for you all is, are you gonna listen to him when he gets out of jail? Because the way it's looking, in my prediction, as far as 6ix9ine's release, after all the singing he's been doing in court, I think he will be out. I would say by January, possibly late December. That is my prediction right there. Just from following, seeing what's going on the internet, it's looking like they just gonna let that boy go because he's just singing so much. He's, you know, just talking, snitching. Some people ain't messing with him when he gets out. Of course, I'm sure a lot of rappers aren't gonna be around him because it's gonna be a bad look. But I still feel like he could put out music and the commercial audience will gravitate to it if the music is right, if it's popping, because you can't deny the records he was putting out were hits. I mean, you've seen what it was doing on the charts. The dude is able to create catchy songs for the audience of today, what majority of the popular audience loves to hear. And this ain't the 90s or the early 2000s where they had to be legit, these rappers. They had to be authentic. They had to be really from the streets. We've seen it again and again with a lot of these artists. They're not from the streets. You can tell which ones are, which ones aren't. There's a lot of them that are not, that are successful, that act like they are gangsters. And if they were in the same situation as this dude, you know what time it's going to be. They're going to be singing in court, singing. They're going to be singing. So a lot of these younger heads, I think, they're not going to care about him being legit, talking about street stuff or not. They just want to hear that good record, that good song. Let me know if I'm wrong. Leave it in the comments. Let me know your age too, so we get an idea of the state of mind from the age of the opinion in the comments. So I hope that made sense. I think it did. But if not, you can laugh at me. Leave that in the comments. But just let me know your vibe on it. You know, the kid is talented. I could have actually even seen him doing TV and movies and stuff like that in the future before all this happened. You know, the tattoos really take away from it, but he could cover it up with makeup. He's done something like that in the past where he's covered up his tattoos. He's a talented dude. You cannot deny that. There's something about him. He's entertaining to watch. The interviews are entertaining. And on top of that, he's hilarious. Like, remember all them Instagram videos he did with the running and all that stuff? And he's got some funny clips out there. He's got real funny clips out there. Once again, it's just a different day and age. It's not the 90s where the rappers were real deal. Like, and I'm sure some of them really weren't, but it just wasn't exposed like that because we have the internet now where you can't really hide anything no more. I think some of the rappers from the 90s, I would say not all of them, but there probably were some fake ones like there are now, you know, but things are way more acceptable. Rappers are wearing dresses now. Imagine that back in the 90s. Can you just imagine what it would be like if you seen a rapper from the 90s all of a sudden wearing a dress all the time? Or, for example, you found out one of the big rappers out there wasn't writing his rhymes. To now this, with the snitching. But I strongly think a lot of these fans aren't going to care. They're absolutely not. There will be a good amount that will, though. Let's not get it twisted. Because you're going to have people that are going to look at this situation in a different manner than just the casual fan that, you know, isn't in the streets, that doesn't care about the streets. They just want to hear a good song. You're going to have other people that are in the streets or not necessarily in the streets but respect the game and feel like, you know, as far as in the streets, you're not supposed to be doing that. If you're going to play that game, if you're going to walk into that game, you should be playing the game properly. You shouldn't be spilling the beans if it gets hot out there. You know, if you can't handle the heat in the kitchen, you should have never even walked in that damn thing. That's how a lot of people are also going to look at it. I mean, it's an interesting conversation I wanted to open up for you all. So, you know, in the future, I predict he's still going to be successful. The only thing that's going to stop him, unfortunately, is if he is crossing paths with the wrong people. You see there's a lot of gang affiliation, a lot of issues with that, and he may not be safe out there after. That's the whole thing. Will he get gunned down? What do you guys think about this whole thing? Let's talk, and if you want me to do another video like this, let me know. But I definitely have the Patreon, and you need to check that out, where you could let me know what to talk about every single week, and we do that over at patreon.com/DJ Delz. So join right now. Join today. It's Friday. I know you got paid. Show that love and support. Everyone be great out there. Be safe out there. Love each other. Pause. But you know what I'm saying. And we out.